Welcome, everyone. This is Dr. Norbert coming to you from London, as always, ready to stream another wonderful game from the TTS Season 13. It is Season 13. I messed this up already. Season 13, Week 5. Week 5 out of 6 is happening here tonight, and we have a great game against somebody I just finished playing at the York Weekender. That's Tyrant Lord Nick from Scotland. And he is playing against Diomlord Lorenzo. Lorenzo and I were teammates at a team tournament in Spain earlier this year, and we won that one too. So I have friends in both of these players, both of them top-notch players, both of them undefeated. So we have an exciting match for you here tonight. Joining me, as always, is the strategic genius and also the most dapper gamer in MCP, the Huggy Bear. Hello, Huggy.
Hello, Norbert. I'll take a most dapper gamer for $1.
No kroners for you?
Strategic genius.
You're the strategic genius. You re-roll your dice every time in real life when you make decisions.
Oh, I wish I could do that.
All right. So we have in the blue side we have Lorenzo Diomlord. Let's take a look at his roster since it happens to be open straight away. We've got Nebula, Groot, Drax, Cosmic Ghost Rider, the big bad CGR, Beta Ray Bill, another big bad. Ooh, Psylocke, that's spicy. Rocket, Ronan, I'm not sure if he has the gem. Star-Lord, and Thanos with space reality. Senior Thanos in here.
Yep.
Research.
Looking for the Guardians.
All right. Yes, that's what was predicted. And on Tyrant Lord Nick's side, we have Black Bolt.
Yes, Inhumans.
Yes, Black Cat, Crystal, Sexy Strange, Medusa, Ulik, Toad, Miles Morales, Sabretooth the Apex Predator, and Ms. Marvel. Woo, this is spicy.
Real quick. Only 4 affiliated characters for the Inhumans.
Okay, 1 second. Diomlord has priority and chose secures. Okay. And so let's see what that was. Yeah, so tell us about these rosters. This is bonkers. So the CGR Thanos Guardians list, pretty standard, very strong, but very standard. What do you make, though, of this bizarre set of characters?
Well, what I've seen from Inhumans roster so far is that it's usually about exploiting the leadership to really power up one powerful splash character. We have the likes of Ulik and Apex Predator and Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme, as well as Black Cat. And all those are all examples of characters that are very good at spending power. And now with Black Bolt's incredible amount of buffs, he has turned himself from a power condensator to a power battery. So he will now be dishing out a lot of power as well as damage, rather than sucking up power to do more damage. So it will be interesting to see which splash he chooses to go for, Nick, that is. And I guess we'll take it from there.
Yeah, indeed. So as I mentioned, Diomlord won the priority and took secures. Oh, let me turn on the overhead display. And they ended up choosing 16 threats. So let's go take a look at what these crises are, okay? First of all, let's always credit our lovely terrain map makers. This is another one by Pat, another new one looks like. I haven't seen this one, called Cosmic Palace. 24 points. Ooh. So not very many points of terrain on the table, but thank you, Pat. This is new for me. All right, so the secures Diomlord chose, and he ended up with Fisk. That's the 2. I'll show everybody in a minute. Fisk at 16, and then Tyrant Lord Nick contributed the extract, which is scrolls, and so Nick wanted to go low.
Interesting that they choose 16 points, or that Nick chose 16 points, because that is widely considered as the favorite points level of the Guardians, or at least it used to be. with Thanos, good old senior Thanos Guardians before the nerf. I am among those people that do believe that the nerf has impacted Thanos heavily, although I know there are quite a few players out there who argue that he sort of got buffed, given the fact that they unrestricted the gems.
Right.
I, however, think that the reduction of Cosmic Portal to once per turn is the biggest thing. Basically staggering the opponent's whole team every round. You could argue that has somewhat of an impact.
Absolutely.
And that's gone now.
That's gone. So let's take a look at the crisis. The extracts are the scrolls. There's one here way at the bottom, one at the top, and then two right here in the center. And when you pick one of these up, you have to roll your physical defense, and you need to get a crit or a wild. Otherwise, your opponent will, I think, push you short.
Yep.
Then
this is a crisis that makes characters that can mid-line grab very popular, due to the fact that that mitigates the impact of the push should you fail to roll a crit or wild, so that you still have an extra move to retreat from whatever position your opponent puts you in.
Yes, and now the weird one that you don't see terribly often is senators. So there's two witnesses, right? So there's one here to the left, one here to the right, kind of off center, but quite close together. The weird thing about these is they're just normal, control objectives. But whoever is in control, if you actually own it, like if you get and it's worth 2 points rather than just one. And if you get those 2 points, then your opponent gets to move the token in the cleanup phase within 2, and whomever is within 1 of it at that point suffers the damage and is stunned. Nasty.
Yep. Characters who don't like to be stunned, don't like to be on this crisis, generally. Yeah. At least if they are banking on having a lot of power. So that is one of the reasons why Thanos is so popular here, because he's immune to stun. Whereas Cosmic Ghost Rider isn't.
No. Okay.
Stun is in fact one of his. Is very problematic for him.
Yeah, one of the ways to help control him. Yeah. Because especially when he activates the power phase, you have to roll those dice, and he can get up to 5 power from rolling those dice. But if he's stunned, he only gets 1.
That's correct, and one might also remember that that Guardians have access to Crew of the Milano, so that increases in value on this particular crisis, obviously.
Okay, let's take a look at the terrain. On the bottom, we have a size 3 cargo piece here. We've got a little size 1 banner, size 2 crate, size 2 planter, size 1 banner, size 2 planter here. So quite small stuff down here apart from the size 3 cargo container. Size 3 cargo container there. Size 2 crate, size 2 planter again. There's a banner here in the middle, planter. Size 3 crates here at the top. So as I mentioned, quite light for a Pat terrain, and also only no size 4s, let alone 2. What's up, Pat? Pat was feeling a little lighter that day. All right.
Nice.
Let's take a look.
Looks like we have teams.
Let's look at these teams. So Tyrant Lord Nick, the Inhumans player, has taken Toad, Crystal, Black Cat, Ms. Marvel, who is an Inhuman. People might forget that.
Yep.
And Black Bolt. So the affiliate people are Black Bolt, Ms. Marvel, and Crystal.
He's obviously decided to go wide to try and play the extract runaway game. Not say runaway, because you can't really do that when there are 4 points centrally in the secures. But at least I interpret this as he's going to try and win on points.
Okay.
Basically.
He's taken fallback. Inhuman Royal Family. This is where any number of Inhumans can spend 2 power each. And then once this round, for each one that spent that power, you can roll any number of dice in one of their attack or defense rolls. Pretty nice. Eyes on the prize, patch up, and brace for impact. All right, let's go see what Diomlord took. A narrower roster, suggesting they want to beat people up. And sure enough, there's Thanos, Senior Thanos, with his little sombrero. Groot, his little buddy Rocket, and Star-Lord. Very standard Guardians list. No
Yeah.
CGR, though, at 16.
It'll be interesting to see here how the nerfed Guardians Thanos list fares in this battle. From what I can tell, Diomlord basically hasn't made any changes to his favored 16 threat team in spite of the nerfs to Thanos. So we will see how this impacts his game going forward.
Okay. Fallback. Ooh, Power of the Cosmos. We love this. We love this ability. It's an AA attack energy, which is fun. Recalibration matrix.
You might say that it's a way of making up for the loss of Cosmic Portal. So on the round you play it, you get to displace a bunch of characters, even though in spite of that nerf.
Okay. Recalibration matrix, Deadly Duo, and We Are Groot. So all pretty standard, except for perhaps Power of the Cosmos, although it's become a lot more popular. We see it quite often. Right. Let's take a look at deployment. Looks like the chat is already kicking off with loads of excited people. Everybody's here for the MCP. And MCP,
hey fellas.
Yeah. Joe Jumanji has a response to you about Thanos. You might want to scroll back and take a look at that real quick. But in the meantime, I will tell people how people are deploying. So if you take a look at Diomlord's side, he's got Thanos straight down the middle, Star-Lord just to the left a little bit, Rock and Groot then just to the right a little bit, lining up against the Secures, if you could take a look there. Now, Nick, it looks like he's got Toad dead center. And remember that he doesn't have priority, so that's something to keep in mind. To the right is Black Bolt, and the far right is Crystal. Just to the left of Toad is Ms. Marvel, and Black Cat is flanking hard left. Welcome, everybody, to the chat. Sorry, go.
Note that Tyrant Lord is it's the Battle of the Lords. Tyrant Lord versus Diomlord. Tyrant Lord is bringing eyes on the prize. So he has, with his deployment here, set up so that he is able to do a grab and retreat strategy on either flank because he has long movers opposite the side scrolls. He can use the leadership to slide over power from either Black Bolt or Miss Marvel to either of those far flanking characters, being Crystal and Black Cat. So no matter what Diomlord does for his first activation, Tyrant Lord will be able to grab a midline scroll and then retreat to safety with either Crystal or Black Cat.
All right, before we get going, my friend, I am so thirsty. I have my second and last bottle of Pirat Belgian beer. This is the normal one, not the triple hopped one. Just a strong Belgian beer with re-fermentation. That's the part I like. 10.5%. Here's my special Belgian beer glass. What do you have?
I have the cheapest gin I own, namely Finsbury gin, with some elderberry tonic and a small piece of lemon peel.
All right. All right. Always classy, just like your outfits and your charisma. All right, everybody. I hope you're enjoying a nice beverage at home. Beverage of your choice, of course. But in the meantime, we wish you cheers. Cheers, everyone. Oh, yeah. That smells good.
Cheers.
I have it on good authority that one of the Belgians coming to the WTC is going to hook me up with a special Belgian beer that he knows I kind of the style that I like. So I am psyched for that.
There is everything to be psyched for.
Yeah, at WTC. We'll come to that. Yeah. All right. Let's see. So Groot's already moved forward. He's on the right-hand flank here, and it looks like he scooped up that scroll, and it looks like he failed. Yes, he failed the roll. And so Nick is going to go, Tyrant Lord Nick here is going to push him over into Africa, which is not great news for Rocket.
Indeed.
Okay. Then looks like Toad is going to go use his innate ability to interact with things from range 2 rather than 1 and go after the home scroll. A little risky considering that he has to roll that critter wild on, I think he's got 3 physical dice.
We have yet to see Tyrant Lord funneling any power over from a character to another character using the leadership. I believe. Well, could you
What do you
look
need?
at Black Bolt's card? I'm insecure if it's if he can do it at any time during the turn or if he has to do it at the beginning of
What, pass the power?
next. Yes.
It can happen anytime. I used to play in
All right.
humans before it was cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah. All right. So he passed the test, actually. Good old Toad, that bastard. I hate him so much. And he's going to go move to the safety of his bodyguard friend, Black Bolt. Black Bolt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Black Bolt has a bodyguard now.
And guess how much it costs, everybody? Tell him, Huggy Bear.
It costs half as much as every other bodyguard.
Yep. It costs 1. Man, this is good. I like this better than the triple hop one. I'm not a big hop fan. So this Pirat, plain old Pirat, is delicious.
I really like the round 1 Master Punch play from Black Bolt as well. He can, if Diomlord should venture forward, I mean, he can keep Black Bolt for last. Then he can funnel 1 power to him, so he will have 3. So he can do the, oh no, because now he's given power to crystals, so
Yep.
let's forget about that.
So,
but he will now have at least 2 scrolls on his hand. Well, exactly 2 scrolls, most likely, and without having to put characters in danger, which I believe is going to benefit him in the long run.
ooh, the overhead display is not showing those dice. I'm not sure why, but he's got some wilds. Oh, there it is. Maybe I'm blind. Yeah. So Crystal has passed the check on picking up that scroll. And we'll see what she goes with her second action. So for folks at home, if you haven't played a humans, they're allowed, in the course of their activation, they're allowed to pass 1 power from 1 character to another within 3. That's the only restriction, within 3. Tyrant Lord Nick making some serious measurements here. Now, I played him first round from the MCP Weekender. I just came back, Huggy Bear, from it just this past weekend. I'm still buzzing from it.
Oh, nice. Did you have a good time?
Oh, yes. Yes. It was so great. So many fun people, a lot of different people, a lot of people I knew, but a lot of new people as well. And Tyrant Lord Nick is one of them. I knew him from MCP, where he played against me ages ago. So I knew the name, but I hadn't met him in person. And he's just so lovely in person. He's like another Pat, super, super good at the game and just really relaxed and pleasant whilst he's beating you up.
Yep. That's a great skill to have. Beating people up in a polite manner.
Yes. And I used my assault token technique. This is where I hand a packet of salt to my opponent to make sure that I have some incentive not to get salty about my dice. This is something I instituted since the last MCP Weekender in February, where I was actually very salty. And it's worked great. Nobody gave it back to me. It was fantastic. And they even told me, you actually could have gotten salty. I would have been okay in this, but you didn't. And I was like, yeah, this is double win for me. Star-Lord moves up, grabs the last scroll, the home scroll, and doesn't pass the check again. Oh, Diomlord not having luck.
Getting pushed into the danger zone.
Hey, Drakane. Drakane is my new friend. Drakane is in the chat, and he is the programmer of the really great MCP, what do you call it? Roster building app and kind of like information resource app called Jarvis's Protocol. It's available as an app and also on a browser through the website. And I've really been enjoying it, and he's very responsive about making changes and improving things. So welcome to the chat, big guy. He's from France. We're hoping to get over to France in middle of December. They have a 2-day tournament happening the middle of December on a weekend, and it's just about an hour south of Calais that we're going to go.
Black Cat can easily stagger a character round 1 as well, thanks to the leadership.
So Crystal decided to move back into the middle. So everyone's surrounding Black Bolt. Black Bolt decided to move himself up and is now blasting Star-Lord. Ooh, nice roll. 3 crits in a while. My God. Yeah, let's see what these crits do. I'm gonna and no
And that's
saves.
a piercing wild, and it's oh my God.
Pierce
oh my
wild.
God,
Okay. 3, 4, 5 with a pierce. Now there's a reroll. Friggin' Inhumans reroll. 6.
There it is.
Hey everybody, Inhumans are in town. Now, Plucky Attitude lets him roll all the dice over again, Star-Lord that is. That saves him a little bit. He gets 1 save, but that is going to take him out regardless. Nobody can withstand that kind of Black Bolt assault.
Wow. Now the question is he close enough to have the scroll end up on Black Bolt?
Yeah, and so he
And
passes it passes a power over to Ms. Marvel.
Mm.
Now, Huggy Bear, and he's got to give the scroll away too. Let's see if he decides to pick it up or not.
Yeah, I imagine he... Oh. Yeah, I imagine he wanted to do the power funneling before eventually picking up the scroll, in case he fails to roll the crit or wild, so he gets pushed outside of 3 from Miss Marvel.
Right.
In this case.
Now, Joe Jamenji has a question for you, Huggy Bear. He's saying this is very brave of Black Bolt because Thanos could probably get him from here.
Yes, that is probably true.
So was it worth it?
I was expecting Black Bolt to activate last and possibly do a Master Punch move to switch control of one of the witnesses, but the way things are, Tyrant Lord has made it somewhat difficult for Diomlord to score both witnesses as long as he wants to do work with his characters and not double move them.
Yeah.
Thanos can obviously move, place, and still punch someone, but we will see what he chooses to do. Sure, he can punch Star-Lord once with Thanos. Possibly set up I don't think he can set up a double tap from Rocket, but at least 1 shot with Death's Decree on it. Black Bolt has a ton of power to boost his defense die, though.
I just wanted to point out that he did not pick up the scroll with Black Bolt, and that's because he didn't want to risk rolling a failure and getting Black Bolt definitely in Thanos' clutches. So it's just sitting there on the floor waiting for probably Ms. Marvel to come and pick it up.
And she does not mind at all.
No.
Then again, putting Thanos forward is gonna probably put him in line to be staggered by Black Cat.
Yes. So somebody, I think it was, it was a new chatter. Obiscus, Hobby and Gaming? Obiscus? I'm not sure. Was saying how, he's looking forward to seeing how Black Cat does. Not Hibiscus. He's looking forward to see how Black Cat performs. And I can tell you something, sir. Black Cat has become a tank. She is impossible to take down. And then she just throws staggers out where the hell she wants. And then occasionally steals when it's really inconvenient for you. So, she doesn't steal all the time now, but it's still there, and you have to worry about it all the time. But more importantly, she can go and hold points. She can throw staggers on big boys, like Thanos, for instance. It's bad.
Yep. It's what she was always great at doing. Okay, so... looks like Diomlord doesn't want the scoring to... run away with him.
Wow.
Star-Lord will be incredibly dangerous at the start of next round, given the fact that he will be injured and thus add 4 dice from Death's Decree when he attacks.
All right, here's Thanos, seeing he can wrestle that scroll to the ground. And, ooh, fails. Wow, Thanos is bamboozled by his scroll. The scroll's like, no, let me go, you big meaty. Let's see
Now,
where.
where will he push him?
Yeah, good question.
Because
Wow.
he hasn't used his space gem yet, so he will be placing after this.
Ooh, not a lot of fans of Thanos in the chat. Everyone's quite happy about
Yeah.
this scroll. Everyone's cheering for the scroll.
Screw that stupid Titan.
Keep fighting, man. Don't let the Titan do that to you. All right. Here comes the move. All right, moving forward.
Show me on the doll where the Titan touched you.
Right, but you mentioned the space gem is still online, so there it goes.
Yep.
And he's going to go try to take that secure. Maybe he's calculated this the entire time.
Yep. But if he goes to that secure, I think he will most definitely be in range of a stagger from Black Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, is he out?
Doesn't look good.
Oh my God, he's just out. So sad for Thanos. Nobody cries.
Nobody.
No sympathies here.
No. Thanos. What a great supervillain.
Yeah.
I mean, he carried a franchise for so many years. It's a real pity about that Kang guy. I thought Kang was being set up really nicely. I like the way that character is being played, but it's in doubt now.
I think one of the few good things about Quantumania was that I think they did a decent presentation of Kang as a proper supervillain. But who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah, you don't know now. It's really kind of in flux these days. All right, back over to Tyrant Lord Nick. Just Rocket left to go on Diomlord's side. And it looks like 2 scrolls apiece. But only one secure. No secure is being secured.
Nope.
The lovely Joe Jumanji was at the York Weekender as well, trying out some. I think he was playing X-Men. He's such a nice guy, always relaxed. Yep. And some good streams coming out of the York Weekender from Pole North. His YouTube channel.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, did you see any of those?
I haven't sat down and watched a whole game yet, but it certainly looked like a good quality stream.
Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying, and it's really great credit to Paul. So if you want to catch that, go to his channel. It's called Epic Flail, Flail, Epic Flail. And you can see matches from actually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, including the finals.
Certainly will.
Finals was Web Warriors versus Inhumans, as a matter of fact. All right, looks like...
it seems that Miss Marvel was handed power.
Yeah, she's going to transform for power. Embiggen! And now she can interact with extracts from 2 in this form.
Yep. And she has a million rerolls.
Because Thanos is smaller than her. Is she size 4 in this configuration?
Yes.
Oh wow.
She is.
She's a big lady. Nice.
Ooh,
wow. Tyrant Lord
nice
Nick's dice are on fire. Well, this just goes to... I think there's the prevailing rumor that the red dice roller rolls better. It's sweeter dice roller than the blue one. Is that the rumor that you've heard?
That would technically mean that you are benefited if you are the guest of the room. I don't think so. I think it's cognitive bias.
Nah, no way, Huggy Bear. It's definitely Carl screwing around with the the programming language, and making that red one just a little bit sweeter than the blue one, as you can see. It's obvious. Look, he's rolled twice and rolled 2 brilliant rolls. Clearly, it's designed to be better.
Right.
Okay, so now Wikimart is saying that the blue roller is the one that's really busted. So, I don't know. But
Cognitive
you think?
bias. Okay.
I did ask the
So
programmer.
2 damage.
What's up?
2 damage went through on Thanos.
Yeah, that's because he saved No, it should be 3, right? He saved 2 and then his innate ability to go down, right? Oh, 2 went through, you said. Yeah.
Yeah. So I believe he's now checking to see if he can move, turn small, and end within 1 of the other witness.
Mm.
I think it looks tight.
Mm.
And it sounds like he decided to
just hit
not
Thanos.
try for that. Yes. Choosing violence. Ooh, but dang. Now, here
Wow.
0 blocks.
Carl really screwed around with the programming because the Diomlord can't roll anything.
3 skulls.
Oh, God. 3 skulls.
That's
But hey, 4 hits against no saves.
Yeah. Not bad. And Thanos has a stagger with his name written all over it.
Oh boy, oh boy. I do have a second beer on standby, Huggy Bear, but I'm not sure I'm going to need it this game.
Oh, Norbert, don't jinx it.
Where's Lucas? Is Lucas going to pick up the stream? We need a backup. Okay, there's the transformation back down to her little self. She's just a kid, Thanos. And I think she's going to sit there. PHP Chronos says Lucas is busy streaming 3 other games. You're probably right. That maniac.
Simultaneous.
Sure. He's a machine.
Makes me think of that South Park song with Chef. You and me and you. Simultaneous.
What's the chorus? let me hear a few bars.
Make love 2 or 3.
All right, Rocket is getting into the mix. He's not even caring about Groot. Look at this guy. Diomlord's in trouble.
God, he's yeah.
And he's not even gonna make that. Maybe.
And he's taken quite some time considering his moves, so I think he was caught a little bit off guard.
Yeah, for sure.
With his matchup.
This is not going well, round 1. Oh, he's changed his mind.
And this, I think we are going to see the nerf to Thanos come in play here, because I mean he is going to fight and do a decent job at that, but he's not going to be able to control the board simultaneously.
Wow. Looking grim. This is just turn 1.
Yeah. But he will be ahead on points, 4 against 3. So there's that.
That's right. Don't forget those witnesses are worth 2 each.
Yep.
All right. Here's Black Cat coming in.
I suppose staggering Thanos should be the way to go here.
Yeah, for sure. You don't mess around.
No.
When you have a shot at the king, you...
Oh, staggering Rocket.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Not too sure about this. I mean, the Death's Decree is still there for the 1 attack, so he's basically denying a 5 dice attack. Yeah, staying out of stealth.
Staying outside of stealth. Thanks, Sadman B.
Yeah. Then... Oh, is that how he's showing using the arrows to show him funneling power around? There. Yeah, so Thanos will be standing on his heels when next round starts.
Exciting. Super exciting round. Wow. This is MCP, baby. This is what you want. Fast and furious, getting down into business straight away. Right, only one hit, which Thanos deflects quite easily, but the stagger is automatic. So eat it and weep.
Yep. The no damage to Thanos is also automatic because he also always reduces by 1.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's the end of round 1. My lord, what a great game so far. But let's see how Diomlord responds. Now, he's a Blood Bowl champion, and as everybody who knows anything about Blood Bowl, it's an extremely variable game where everything can go tits up with just a die roll, literally. And you have to have that kind of mentality to take that in stride and then figure out how to manage the situation and go on to win. So I have full faith in my old teammate Lorenzo here. He's going to straighten this out. But Tyrant Lord's got the dice gods on his side, and you don't want to be on
He's
the back.
got there's the thing that if he chooses to go first with Star-Lord, there is, I mean, he can possibly double days 2 characters, but is that going to be enough to stop Tyrant Lord from dazing Thanos? I mean, if Star-Lord should be able to one-shot both Black Bolt and Miss Marvel, it could look that could spiral into a really bad round for Tyrant Lord, where Diomlord could then build up a ton of VPs to put pressure on Tyrant Lord.
Absolutely. So that's 4 points for Diomlord by virtue of the secure, and 2 to Tyrant Lord Nick. Nick has now moved that secure over to Thanos, which is going to stun him, but he's immune to stun. So joke's on you, Tyrant Lord Nick.
But he deals the damage because Thanos only reduces damage from enemy effects, and the crisis effect is not an enemy effect.
Ooh.
And every single damage point into Thanos obviously counts. So now with only 2 damage left, even a measly character like Crystal throwing a bunch of 4 dice attack down is posing somewhat of a danger to him.
He's only got 2 hit points left on this side.
Yep.
And then does he lose the cosmic portal now on the backside still?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, God. Ugh. I wish I could do
this.
this.
Yeah, I told you he was nerfed. I told you he was nerfed.
All right. Let's see. So priority goes
his
over.
Power to just spike 1 attack and then rearrange the entire board. That's gone.
Yeah. No.
It's gone. It's history.
But usually he isn't so easy to take down. Anybody who's watching this, don't expect to be able to do this to Thanos.
Well, he hasn't gone down yet.
Yeah, okay. I don't know.
But I think it used to be that you have to basically kill Thanos or lose the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't, he's just going to rearrange the board every round and you're not going to score anything.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with this nerf, I think you don't actually have to kill him.
Yes.
In order to win.
He's still powerful. But...
I think it made it viable to just kill all of his friends and score out.
Joe's mentioning about patch up. This would be a great opportunity for Rocket to be like patching him up. Although, oh no, Star-Lord should. Star-Lord would be doing it. He's got 7 power. Nasty. All right, so this is Diomlord. He's got priority. He's going to have to do something with it if he wants to get some headway in this game.
Star-Lord. So it looks like Star-Lord is not within 4 of Black Bolt.
What's the wisdom these days? Do you try to take down Black Bolt, or do you just leave him alone as long as possible?
This is the first game. I watch with the buffed Black Bolt. So let me get back to you on that in a couple of months.
Does anybody on your WTC team have Inhumans?
No,
Okay.
we did consider them, but ended up deciding against it because the time to practice with them
Yeah.
simply wasn't really there.
Yeah, they're not so straightforward. Powerful, but you have to plan a lot to be able to
I
pass
think you
that power around.
need the reps to learn the ropes of how to use the leadership.
Right. All right, I'm
Yeah,
Lord.
one could argue that CGR, Cosmic Ghost Rider, might be the new Thanos, but in my experience from playing against him so far, at least, has been that those rumors are heavily exaggerated.
Oh, oh, that's interesting. Oh, hot take from Huggy Bear.
Mainly because he dies way more easily.
He does. All right, this is full auto attack from Star-Lord into poor Crystal, who does happen to have a scroll, though. All right, let's see if Diomlord has woken up those dice gods. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, my God.
Oh my word.
Star-Lord is not happy about what happened to him. Blew up Crystal.
Yep, and that was the must have been the Death's Decree attack, right?
I guess there's a lot of dice.
Yep,
6 wilds.
that's 13 dice. Yep.
Where's Modoc when you need him? Right, so she drops the scroll, obviously. She's trying to recover from that onslaught. Let's see what he does with Star-Lord for his second action. Does he go?
He did spend a bunch of power, so Thanos is not getting patched up here.
There's no patch up.
Well, there's no patch up. Well,
Yeah.
why is there no patch up?
That's what the chat wants to know.
Yeah, he's playing without. He's playing as if he didn't get to have restricted cards.
All right. Star-Lord has to roll to see if that scroll is going to behave or not. And
Honestly, not sure what I would take out there.
Fails again. Diomlord's not catching a break with these scrolls. He's getting all the feisty scrolls to contend with. And so
Come and see it.
Tyrant is like, hey, come, you just beat up my sister. And I'm not happy about it.
Oof.
What's this?
This is Star-Lord getting to move again because the first one was a hit and run.
Oh, hit and run. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew, he's lucky.
So will be interesting to see whether Tyrant Lord can KO Star-Lord in between Toad, Black Bolt, and Miss Marvel.
All right. So it's Tyrant Lord's next turn. He's lost Crystal.
Yep.
Lost Crystal and a scroll. All he's doing is living on a prayer.
Halfway there.
He's halfway there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe Ms. Marvel. Yep, gets the nod. We'll see. Everybody wants to see Ms. Marvel kill Thanos. At this point, because he's staggered, you may be tempted to leave him alone and do other work, unless there's nothing better to do.
Yeah, I mean, dazing him now is basically a waste of a good stagger.
Mm-hmm.
And I think...
Oh, he spent power, and Rob Reed over in Ireland is saying that it's going to be a throw.
A throw. But it seems like he's just enlarging.
In beginning.
And he's also funneling power to Black Cat.
Ah, okay, maybe that's why I spent all the power. Not a throw. think he's just going to go ahead and beat her up.
The
Yeah, sure enough.
big based
This
version
is
of Ms.
great.
Marvel is now erect.
Can you imagine this comic book? Ms. Marvel is like, yeah, come over here, you Titan, mean old Titan. Pow! Ah!
Ooh.
Oh! Oh my god.
Kapow.
This never happens. What did Carl do to these dice rollers? Oh my god. It's programming.
I think that does it.
If Thanos is the target, then sweeten the die rolls. That's the new coding language.
Ooh.
Wow. She rolled
This is
3,
very
4, 5,
bad
6,
for
7 hits. Where I don't think I rolled 7 hits.
oh, recalibration matrix.
Hey, recal. All right, let's see this. This is amazing. Let's see if it's gonna make Diomlord's day to get this recal. And yes, sure enough, 3 hits into 1 save, 1 reduction. So he hangs on by 1 hit point. Boom, boom. Wow. Okay. That's more like my rules. I have something.
Classic recal, yeah. Recalibration matrix is so good on Thanos.
But she's got another action, people. Don't write her off yet. Ms. Marvel's got another punch in her.
Where was the arrow indicating
I think it's Thanos.
the punch going?
Surely. See, here we go. 1 crit. This is more like it. This, folks, is more like what you see. You roll measly roll, attack roll. Thanos gets a couple of saves.
Here's 3 rerolls, though.
Yeah, well, 2. Nah.
Still no good.
That's it. Thanos crushing Miss Marvel dreams in the chat.
Womp womp.
Reminds me of the time. Do you remember when Pat was winning a game but beat down Hulkbuster and had given enough power to little Buster, little Iron Man, to almost bring back the full health Hulkbuster? Do you remember this game? Do you remember this? He caught, and then he was on 10 power, but he only had like 1 hit point left. But Pat managed to figure out some way to get over to him somehow and still be able to do that less damage. And everybody watching was not happy with Pat at all. I've yet to see that happen. Have you seen it happen? Hulkbuster coming back full health.
Yeah, I know of it. It never happens.
You've never seen it happen. If anybody watches this on the YouTubes, please write in the comments, like and subscribe. Don't send us any money. We are not accepting any money from anyone. This is all for community building and enjoyment. So save your money and instead buy Hulkbuster and try to get him to come back healthy. All right. Groot's woken up. And is figuring out what to do with himself, basically. He's like, well...
Thanos is yet to activate.
Yeah. Well, that's not surprising. He's going last, but he is vulnerable. Black Cat could do him in.
Well, not with the
not the stagger,
troublemaker.
Normal attack.
Yep.
Classic attack. Strike.
Certainly could. No, she can't put bleed on him without killing him, so.
Yeah, Thanos got to get over there and cosmic portal this tree closer to the action. Now he's taking a look at Black Bolts. Sitting on 3 scrolls and 1 point so far. But if he gets out attrition, it won't matter. List lock is in for the WTC of MCP. So once those lists get checked and everything is called legal, they should be out. And so be on the lookout for all that data coming into the community and perhaps a bunch of podcasters talking about it. The WTC takes place on the 21st and 22nd of this month. I think we're trying to look at Paul North coming to stream it. We'll see. That's not confirmed. But it'll be fun to take a look at all the lists when they get public.
Oh, yes.
Krunstel, bleed is no longer an enemy effect once it's on you. So wait, no, I beg your pardon. You can take it down. You can take it down. Well, let me. No, I take that back. Again, because I do it with Kingpin, but I think his doesn't say enemy effect. I think you just pay a power and it stops anytime it would take damage, kind of a thing. So in this case, bleed is not a enemy effect, and so Thanos probably would take it. Thanos
Yeah,
bleeds.
he would.
Okay.
It's that the Kingpin reduce is not based on enemy effect. It's just whenever he takes damage, he can reduce.
Right.
1 for 1.
All right. So what did Thanos end up doing now?
It was Groot, walked up, punched the Black Cat, did 0 damage.
Oh dear.
Not the most impactful of activations.
No. You almost wonder if just double moving would have been better. Get over to Rocket.
Possibly.
Oh, sorry. Let me move the camera. Looks like Nick's over here on the top.
I suppose activating Black Bolt now would be healthy for him. But it's tempting. It's tempting to go for Star-Lord and try to KO him.
Yep.
Maybe that's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Black Bolt's got 1 attack. With rerolls.
Yeah. Did he spend power for a Master Punch? I think he did.
Ooh.
So 7 dice physical. If he does damage, he throws. And he also gets placed within 1.
Three hits with a crit. Into 2 saves so far with a crit. Just 2 saves and 4 hits. But here comes some more rerolls. 5 hits. 5 hits into 2 saves. Winging it. Going to reroll some more dice. A lot of rerolls in this game. And they help. Oof. 4 saves. 4 saves. 1 damage goes through.
Yep, which is enough to throw him. You can serve him up to Toad, so Toad can double tap.
How's that cheap gin doing for you?
It's all right.
Good.
But it's not what I want.
What's your
really,
favorite gin? High-end gin.
Ooh,
Cost independent.
there are very many great gins out there. I'm not I haven't ventured that far into gin land so that I bought these very expensive ones, but there's a local distillery quite close here actually called Skånska Fritidsfabriken that makes some really good gin labels.
Nice.
Their London Dry is excellent. They also have a gin coffee.
Oh.
Coffee flavored gin.
Right.
Really, really nice. It's great for basically you can have an Irish coffee that isn't sweet.
Amazing. Right. So Master Punch puts he elected to do the place within 1 first, and now the throw happens. And with the new rules of MCP, you can throw and push through yourself. So he doesn't block that. Yeah. And he throws them into some crates, and so he'll take another point of damage. 2 out of 5 for a Star-Lord.
Maybe he should have given a power to Toad before Master Punching, but...
How are you getting over to the WTC? Driving?
I'm taking the train. It takes 35 minutes.
Yeah. Right, into Copenhagen. But I mean, then you have to take another...
I can almost see the venue here, from here.
That's the train goes to the airport,
From
right?
my window.
Yeah. I've forgotten. I thought it went into the middle of Copenhagen, but the train goes right to the airport, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, super easy. Wookie Mart being snobby about his coffee. You haven't had a coffee martini, an espresso martini, Wookie Mart? I mean, they're super popular. Or Kahlua and cream.
Just take that coffee gin, mix up a good old GT, and then pour an espresso in it.
Wow. Sounds like a heart attack. All right, so Storlord manages to survive that onslaught, but he's got Black Bolt bearing down on him, and Black Bolt's also securing the point now.
Yep.
Diomlord needs to start taking people out. That's his goal here.
He can't, however, take out one clever thing about not dazing Thanos is the fact that if Diomlord now dazes a character that has it activated, he will be giving up priority.
Yeah.
And that could be devastating for him.
Sure.
So Diomlord heading into the tank, possibly.
Yeah, for sure. And we thought this was going to be a fast game. Maybe not. Maybe too. Not so fast.
Not so fast, Shredder. So who's on your WTC team?
Oh yeah. So our captain is Connor from the London Meta.
Highlander?
Originally from Canada. And then we have a bunch of he is an ex Guild Ball guy, and then we have a bunch of other ex Guild Ball guys that I think they were on the same team before. So we have a Steve Cole who's from Wales, a guy named Ricky from he's from South Africa, I think, and JJ is from Australia. So if you've noticed, we're all former colonies of England. That's why we made the team. Right, so this is Thanos into Black Cat, I think.
I think it's into Ms. Marvel.
Ms. Marvel, okay. Ms. Marvel. And looks like he did 3 hits with a crit, 4 hits, then roll in, and no save so far, but she gets a reroll.
5, because he
reality gem. Yeah, of course. Thank you. 5.
Looks like Ms. Marvel might go down here.
She's rolled no saves. 5 hit points is all she's got, and so boom. So this is what Diomlord wants to start seeing happening. Yeah, he's like, look here, kid. This is what real power feels like. Stomp. Cosmic Portal. Now he's going to bring, looks like he's going to bring Groot over to Rocket so they can protect them each other.
Yep.
Or he's going to send Black Cat away. Interesting.
Send Black Cat away and then use the Space Gem to move Groot. Thanos definitely has another stagger coming his way.
Yeah, he's cleared that stagger he had. So that was his second action. And now he's done. Okay, back to the top of the board.
Toad. Looks like he's seeing if he can attack Thanos with Toad. I don't think... I think Tyrant Lord is best served leaving Thanos on 1 here.
Sure.
Making him an easy target for next round.
Yeah, especially now that he's finished. I think Diomlord knew about the priority situation that you mentioned because he did not actually go ahead and kill Black Cat. Ooh, look at that tool. Oh, there goes the token. I bet you that was Wargaming Dad who popped into the channel. If that was you, thank you very much. Make sure that the game then flips her appropriately when they do cleanup phase.
Yep.
Okay. Toad moves up within 3, even less than 3.
I mean, he could have moved him up within 2 of Star-Lord. Slid 1 power over from Black Bolt and then Spender on Star-Lord to incinerate him, plus having 1 more dice. 1 more die to the attack.
Okay. Toad doing Toad things. 3 hits.
Ooh, so close.
1 save. Does 2 more hit points to Star-Lord. Yeah. Oh my god. Star-Lord is in big trouble. Diomlord is fallback. Okay, thank you. Because he's flying character, he can go over those size 3 crates, and that'll also hide him because they'll lose line of sight off of him. Nice.
That is correct.
No incinerate. That's right, Wookie. It isn't that kind of attack.
He didn't do the Spender.
Right. You getting any last minute practice in before the tournament? You guys holding a little practice day?
Yeah, we're gonna have that for the weekend before WTC.
Okay.
I wish I had more time to practice at the moment, but I've walked into 2 weekends in a row of work. So, well, walked in. It's like that for every year. 2 consecutive conferences that I have to go to. So
I see. Okay. We're running a tournament in 2 weeks' time too here in London, where we're going to get a bunch of the WTC teams together and fighting each other out.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be nice.
Yeah, we're basically just doing a boot camp and going to try to engineer matchups that players feel like they need to practice.
Right.
So it's going to be fun.
Are you guys coming in early on Friday?
I think so. In fact, we have a practice game scheduled with the Netherlands team.
Oh, yay,
during
Cookie.
the evening. So to warm up for the real thing.
Okay. I'm hoping Cookie brings some of his favorite scotch with him. He's a big scotch fan.
For sure.
I was lucky. I got Cottle from Ireland. He came over to the Weekender, and he brought me a bottle from the airport of the West Cork Black Cask whiskey, Irish whiskey, which is really delicious and a very cost effective.
Don't forget that we will be in Denmark, though, so make room for Carlsberg.
I know. Not my favorite, to be honest. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a bit... it's very Danish, actually. It's
Tell me.
Not very good, but it's nice when it's cold.
It's all right. You don't want to meet a warm Dane. The only kind of good Dane is a cold and bitter one. the only kind of Dane that's any good is a cold and bitter one. Oh, terrible. Yeah, not my favorite, but maybe they'll have something else. You never know. They'll have Carlsberg for sure, though. There's no doubt about that. I had a friend in Santa Barbara, California, who liked the Elephant, lesser known version of Carlsberg, so like their second brand, Elephant.
The Elephant beer, yeah. That was pretty strong, I think.
Yeah.
But I think that only existed in the 90s.
Oh, is it gone? Oh, that's when I was there. It was in the 90s.
Yeah, you were, Norbert. You were.
90s were great. That was such a great
Yeah.
decade. I'm very, very happy with the 90s.
You hung out with the kids back then too?
Yes, that's right. Still playing games. Diomlord looking at all the angles now, trying to make the most of his excavations. Decides to move Rocket forward. Man, is he being aggressive with Rocket. Good lord. When's Rocket ever seen the other side of the midline? Ever. And he wants to blow up Toad. Toad holding the last scroll.
Dang.
But bam! All right, let's see what he does.
Yep.
All right, Rocket. Bam! Indeed. Good old Rocket. You can always count on that little skunk. 5 hits, including 2 crits. 2 crits roll into another hit, so that's 6 hits altogether. Into 2 saves? 2 saves.
Yeah,
And
so
he's
it's not going to do him in, but pretty
winging
damn
it.
close.
Winging it.
Winging it. Oh.
Ah! Damn
Oh.
it. Rolls back into blanks. That's annoying. A good old Toad. See, this is the Toad now.
Slippery, anyone?
Yeah, he leaves
Slippery
them on 1 and the bastard just runs away. Oh my god, it's so aggravating. This always happens too. And it's never like, oh, I'll do 1 or 2. It's always like, just leave him on 1. And he's like, see ya.
Sadly, he was unable to bring out the hard-on enforcer.
Not enough power.
Yeah.
He didn't.
But maybe Miss Marvel will enlarge later.
Huggy Bear, I told you, I removed all restrictions on the channel. What are you doing to me?
Yeah, that's why I'm being subtle.
All right. Wow. Toad on 1. And the scroll. That would have been an extra victory point as well. It's dazing the little bastard.
Oh, looks like he... Oh, yeah, here comes the slippery. Yeah, there.
Wow.
For a minute there, I thought he was... Oh.
He's going to come towards them.
Yeah.
Is he going to climb on that
Yes.
planter?
Hiding in the bushes.
He's a toad squatting in the bushes.
Yes, PHP Chrono, he is a coward. I hate Toad so much.
Look at that.
He's the bane of my existence. I really loved it when they released Dr. Voodoo because I looked at him and I thought, here is a model that just says, F you, Toad. You don't get to do what you do.
Yeah, easy to do it to him too, just 2 threat.
Yeah.
So that's not what Diomlord wanted, I'm sure. So now it's over to Tyrant Lord Nick. He's got just Black Cat to go. So this is happening now.
So it's a bit dangerous here because I'm not sure if Star-Lord is within 4 of Miss Marvel, but if he is, he could start next round by doing an attack into her with a hidden run, hoping to kill her. It's not that very difficult given the fact that she's only 5 hit points. Then do a Death's Decree attack into Crystal, possibly KOing her as well. That could be extremely dangerous. Or he could just do it with Rocket.
All right,
one hard-on enforcer and then 1 Death's Decree.
Black Cat goes to the center and now is probably throwing a troublemaker onto Thanos to stagger him again.
Yep.
And that just happens, folks. The damage is irrelevant. Boop. There's the stagger. And let's see.
I am a machine.
Stagger bot.
Yeah,
What's this?
This is the elusive
Oh, thank
trigger.
you. Yep.
So he wants to keep Cat slightly away, slightly further away, out of harm's way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure enough. Stay outside of stealth range of Rocket. Good move. Question is where? Thanos too. All right, outside of 3 of Thanos anyway, not Rocket for some reason.
So first activation now is going to be Diomlord's first activation round 3 is going to be clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Can he KO 1 or 2 characters?
What's this?
Ooh, this is the booby traps.
Hey, amazing booby traps. I always forget it.
Black Cat's boobies getting trapped.
You're on fire tonight. Last week you're just hitting me with all kinds of insults, and this time you're doing every kind of innuendo possible. 1 damage goes on to Black Cat. It's the gin talking. It's that cheap gin. You're right, Wookie. You're banned from drinking cheap gin, Huggy Bear.
Yeah, I need to go for the expensive gin.
Yeah, clearly.
Then you get more classy jokes.
All right, that's the end of the round. It is 9-5 for Diomlord. 9-5. Not doing so good on the attrition, but scoring those points. He's 7 away from winning. And he gets to place the secure that was controlled by Tyrant Lord Nick this past turn, and it looks like he's just trying to push it out of the way. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Yes.
I mean, stunning Black Bolt is not a bad idea, but
I think he's worried about points.
Yep. Surely. 9-5 is a serious lead. And we have gotten to a point now where if Tyrant Lord doesn't get a real hand up on attrition, then Diomlord can basically just start holding one side and scoring out. Holding one side of the table, that is.
Tyrant Lord Nick gets to move the secure that Diomlord was holding. Decides to move it.
And he took care to not use it today's Thanos, because that would be taking place in the cleanup phase.
Yeah.
Thus,
ruining all the work he's done. But he did get it onto Rocket, who's stunned now.
Yep.
Okay. There's the cleanup phase. And we start a new round. Round 3, folks.
Very exciting.
I
spent 2 power.
What's that?
Like.
Thanos?
Looks like Thanos spent 2 power. So I assume that's a death's decree for someone.
Let's see. Who got the buff? LD? What's the LD? PHP?
Leadership.
Leadership. Thank you. Oh, that's the putting down the wing init tokens. Okay. I took my puppy to doggy daycare today. Mostly because how much she enjoys playing with other dogs. Like she loves wrestling with other dogs, despite being a little tiny thing. And so she's there all day, going on walks and also wrestling and all that kind of stuff, like 8 hours straight. And so she's back home now. She eats supper and then passes out. That's it. There's nothing left in the tank. And tomorrow, half the day will be passed out too. It's really great to see how exhausted she is. She's really happy.
Nice for her.
Yeah.
Okay, so we might be looking at Star-Lord doing a move, shooting Miss Marvel with all of his might, including Death's Decree from Thanos, with a hit and run to get to safety.
All right, Star-Lord decides to move into the center, and I think he's going to
Get
beat
to
up Ms. Marvel.
safety
Yeah, he's going to
while still holding the
scroll.
scroll. And that because Diomlord has an interesting points game in his hand now.
Yep. All right, let's see what Star-Lord does. I think he went full auto. Let's see. Not bad. 5 hits. A lot of wilds.
No blocks,
No
not a
blocks.
single block.
Ooh, Kamala.
That's a KO. That's a KO waiting to happen.
Oh, Kamala. No, Joe Jumanji, your girl. She's down. She's off the table, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm sure you'll speak highly of her at the hospital. The superhero hospital. KO. Knockout. And this is probably hit and run. KO. This is the hit and run. So now Star will go to safety, which is clutch because he's holding that scroll.
Yep.
Of course, Street Fighter 2. Hey, I was playing Street Fighter on those big ass arcade boxes in the where you had to go to some place to play video games.
In the
80s? Yeah, sure. Yeah, what do you mean? Absolutely. That was my first video games. Well, let me think.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Space Invaders. That was it. That was the bomb.
Pong?
No, we played Pong on the Atari 2600. I didn't play it on a console. I played Street Fighter. I played Galaxa. Is that what it called? What other ones did I play? Donkey Kong? Pac-Man? Ms. Pac-Man? Yeah. I do like those console boxes.
Ice Climber?
No, but the one where you're a skyscraper climber. I don't know what it was called, but you're climbing a skyscraper and people throwing flower pots on you and stuff as you're trying to get to the top.
As a monster, or?
No, you're just a dude, like a parkour kind of guy before parkour was a thing.
Right.
Joust? Yeah, Joust is great. Oh, man. Those were good times. What's the one where you played a party of adventurers? It was really fun because it made D&D come to life for us, even though we were heavy into playing D&D on paper. It was fun to see it. It was, you played a barbarian or a wizard, and they would say, but like, barbarian needs food badly. Gauntlet! Yes, it was Gauntlet. Oh, it was so good. Gauntlet was so good. I wanted to look for a port for that one. Oops. What's going on?
So this is Crystal moving to within 1 of Thanos and Rocket to do her AoE 1 attack.
Oh, that's funny.
This is a 5 dice quake. Physical. Yeah.
Nice one.
You might take them both out. And then she has power to do an extra attack. So Rocket first, I suppose. This one actually stuns on Wild as well, I think.
Okay.
But, well, Rocket is already stunned, so, well, doesn't matter.
3 hits into 1 save.
So 2 saves, because he's always in cover.
Oh, in cover. Yeah, thank you. So he survives.
Not sure why he was rolling 4 dice, though.
I think it's not 4 die attack. I think all her attacks are 4 dice.
Yeah, but Diomlord was rolling 4 dice.
Oh.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't an area AoE attack. Maybe it was a beam.
Yeah, must have been a beam. Don't know. 2 hits, nothing good.
He has a reroll too.
Okay. Thanos saves it, no problems.
Yeah. No good.
Oh, bad rolls. Crystal's really still kind of screwed up in the head after getting blasted in the face. Oh, booby traps. That was what the 4 dice were.
All right.
Thanks, SB.
So we still have a few attack rolls in front of us. Thanos does have his winged token.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It might have been a bit greedy. Might have been a bit greedy going with Crystal here.
Well, trying to put all those conditions maybe be helpful, but yeah, doesn't look like it's working out. She does have
Yeah.
that enough power to do her superpower where she can do another attack. So she'd do 3 attacks. I think she just spent for it just now. Oh, PHP, I'm so sorry about your dog being at the vet. Man, that sounds awful. Do let us know how things work out. I hope it's okay. Yeah, see you next week. Message me. Tell me about your dog. Always really stressful.
Hard to hear that.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. All right, more dice being thrown.
Maybe he was contemplating which attack to do. Oh,
God.
that's not gonna make anyone happy.
No. God. Whew. Seems like the dice trays betrayed Tyrant Lord Nick now. Yep, she's done. Didn't do anything.
Close, but definitely no cigar.
All right, looks like Thanos is going to get going here.
Or Groot.
No, Diomlord. Yeah, Thanos is going to move Rocket into Groot's safety net.
And it's Groot walking in, possibly taking a swing at Crystal. Plus healing up Star-Lord.
Oh, yes. This is We Are Groot. Brilliant. I can't remember.
I don't know if it would have been worth it for Tyrant Lord to go first with Black Cat and basically doing the automatic last damage to Star-Lord with a Troublemaker from Black Cat. But I guess he wants to keep her around to do a steal later.
Yeah.
Probably from Groot, who is most likely too tanky to take down
Hey, can
anytime
you
soon.
remind me about We Are Groot? Does he? Whoa! Look at
It
that.
heals two points of damage to everyone within two.
Yeah, but the question
Within four.
within 4. The question I have though is does Groot have to be active, or just has to be the active player's turn?
I think he has to be active.
Right. Okay. So how come he got portaled over?
He didn't. He walked.
Just walked. Okay. Looks like he's attacking Crystal first, and 3 hits. Not bad. She saves 1. Should get a reroll.
He needs to generate 1 power in order to afford We Are Groot.
Okay. Let's see.
But that looks like it could be done.
Let's see. The second die. Nope. Only 1 save. So 3 hit points go through. She is on 4 out of 5. Oof. Here we are Groot. Everyone's like, yeah, yummy, yummy, yummy. Give me some of that healing. Love it. Love it. So fun.
I think he just needs to cut the crap and use cut the crap and use Black Bolt to try and Daze Thanos. But that's going to be way more difficult now, way more dicey.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that crystal activation certainly wasn't helping. I'm pondering whether going first with Black Cat to basically guarantee KOing Star-Lord would have been a better choice given the development of things.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't have stopped the heal of the other characters, obviously, but
Yeah, just bad luck. I mean, it was on a roll, so it's gonna
sure.
keep rolling on those dice.
Maybe he should have played Inhuman Royal Family.
Ooh. SB feeling that Crystal was the right choice. It just didn't work out with the dice. I mean, definitely. I think the target-rich environment definitely was the way to go. You know, dice be dice. Yeah, people are wondering about Inhuman Royal Family. We'll have to ask him about that. About what he's been holding it for. Maybe he's just forgotten it.
Yeah. So it looked like things were going pretty favorably for Diomlord early game when he got in some big swings on key characters, but now I think the tide has turned for Tyrant Lord.
Yeah.
But now I think the tide has turned in favor of Diomlord, who can possibly score out next round if he keeps this going.
Yeah, it'd have to be next round, not this round.
Yeah. But I mean, if he can manage to go to 14 this round, that's possibly unrepairable for Tyrant Lord. Irreparable.
Irreparable. All right. Looks like Black Bolt's going to get back in the action, abandoning that secure point. Toad looks like Toad could take it, though. I think he can get over there.
Oh, yeah. Toad has one job. That's moving over there, scoring that point. Big roll coming up.
Black Bolt going into whom? Thanos. All right, here we go.
Yeah, with a master punch by the looks of it.
Okay. Master punch it is. Okay, Tyrant Lord Nick, what has he got? And not bad. Wow. 5 hits with 2 crits.
Still no Inhuman Royal Family being played, though.
Interesting. And then we're waiting on the reroll for Inhuman's reroll. Good save, though. 2 saves so far, plus the inherent one. So Thanos is blocking effectively 3, but that's 1, 2, 3. So 2 are going through currently. I'm not sure if the rerolls happened. What's he? He's pointing at a card. Well, here are the rerolls. He needs 1 more to daze Thanos. He gets it. He gets it. 6 hits into effectively 3 saves. Does the dirty. Wow.
Right.
What a beast.
A very important swing.
Yeah.
Possibly. Setting up for a big important swing, at least.
Thanos also has a scroll, so. Oh, he's got his wing in it tokens, but they didn't work. Nothing. That's daze Thanos and losing his scroll. How'd you survive your in-laws visit?
I wasn't home.
Good plan.
For most of the time.
Actually, nobody was home, right? Your wife went away too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything good?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Trying to find an optimized position.
Yeah, so the Master Punch allows him to place
Looks
within one.
a bit hairy.
A little tight.
I don't think it's gonna work. I think Crystal is suboptimally placed for him.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to secure, but he'll get the scroll at least.
Which is a bummer for him.
Yeah, just out.
Nope.
No good. Keep trying, Diomlord. Or Tyrant Lord Nick, you're gonna eventually. Seagram saying he's gonna fail the scroll roll anyway.
Yeah, that was actually illegal measuring.
Yeah, that was bad. Not good.
Okay, Black Bolt will get pushed.
Let's see.
Don't forget to roll, man.
Yeah. Let's see if they forget this.
Some people forget to roll because somehow in their minds it's just the first time you pick them up. It's every time.
Yep. Okay, here's the roll. Needs a critter or wild. Got it.
Boom.
He's got it. No probs.
He's got it. He's got it. Okay. So I think if Rocket really wants to mess with things, I suppose he
Oh,
could.
here comes the deadly duo.
Deadly doodle doodoo.
Yep. And let's see, Black Bolt, Crystal, and Black Cat probably are the targets. Who's first? Black Cat. Black Cat, let's see, the dice.
No exploding crits there.
3 hits.
Ooh.
No, yeah, crits don't explode. This is part of her tankiness now, and she saved 2 so far. 3. Boom. Nothing. That's Black Cat now, folks.
Yeah.
All right, Crystal next. This is crucial. She only has 1 hit point left. Roll is big. 5.
Yeah.
2 crits.
He's already. Stop. He's already dead.
Right. Get her off the table. Boop. And against Black Bolt. Black Bolt has no damage on him? Yeah, no damage. He's got 60 points. 3 hits, including a crit. Not the best, but something. 1 save. 2 skulls, though, so that reroll is only going to help a little bit. Looks like he'll probably take 1 or 2 points of damage. Nothing yet. Okay, I think this is the reroll now. Not sure. No, here comes the reroll. It does save it. All right, so 1's going to go through on Black Bolt.
Right.
Wait, why 3? What am I missing? Oh, the winging it tokens. Sorry, I missed that. Yep. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits into 2 saves, so 3 go through. Wow, 3 out of 6. Nice deadly duo. Failed on Black Cat, but that's to be expected. Did a great job against Crystal and Black Bolt, though. And now he's got his normal attack still to go. All right, he's going to try to take down Black Cat. She's the only one left to go, apart from Toad, who's untouchable, really. Let's see what Rocket could do into her. Remember, no crits can explode and no re-rolling dice. Ugh, not with that hit. 2 hits. Blah. Plenty of saves.
Yep.
Let's see if he goes all in or not with the second action.
I thought he might move Toad and shoot, move Rocket and shoot Toad with a Death's Decree. That would rob Tyrant Lord of 3 points, probably.
Thanos can do Death's Decree even if he's dazed?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Yeah, okay.
We would only needed to do 1 damage through cover.
Black Cat gets it again. Bad hits. No good. Rocket's Deadly Duo kind of taxed him out.
Yep. But he's still... Right. So now Tyrant Lord can move Black Cat up, steal a scroll from Groot, then possibly grappling hook back to the scroll, making it a 2-1 situation with Rocket, so that Tyrant Lord will score both scrolls after having moved Toad over, which would make him possibly score 5 points. No, 7 points here, going 12, turning the game around against Diomlord, who would only be scoring 1. So that would be 12-10 if he pulls it off.
Wow. Wow.
Not sure if the cat place is doable, but I do think it looks that way.
Yeah, Black Cat can sit on 1 secure. Toad
Yeah.
sits on the
Walk
other.
Walk over to Groot, steal for 3, place for 2, have 2-1 on the witness, double move Toad to the upper witness. That makes 12-10. Oh, so he didn't get bolt on it. I thought I saw the icon above his head.
Oh, wait, you're right.
The icon is above his head.
I did get it somehow. Oh, okay. I didn't think it was happening either.
So I imagine that's pretty big.
Rob Reed thinks there might be a massive booby trap coming. That'd be pretty funny. Whoa,
Yeah.
What's Toad doing? Toad's coming over here? Why?
Is he gonna try?
I guess he's trying to avoid getting that 1 last hit point of damage. I don't know. Whoa.
I have no idea.
Patch up? Is he gonna patch up?
Maybe he's gonna try to punch Rocket off the point, or lick him off the point. Or is he gonna give power to Black Bolt and then move
Yeah,
towards his goal?
I don't think he's gonna make it though, that whole distance. Showing an arrow.
But he has the hop too.
He's got the hop, yeah. Power move to Black Cat. Thank you, Rob.
Yep.
Interesting move here. Yeah, patch up. And he's patching up.
Black Cat, I guess.
Because it's only within 2, right?
Yeah.
I didn't actually see the power go away. Okay, maybe.
Oh, looks like the Black Cat patched up Toad.
Oh, okay. Right, because he wants to sit on that point and take the auto point of damage. That's what's going on. Nice. Tyrant Lord Nick doing the unexpected and clever play. Nice one. That's pretty cool that he was able to move in both directions But he had the hop on top of it. The hop is what
Yep.
helped him out. So he moved over to Black Cat. She healed him up with patch up. Then he moved again, and then he hopped, and now he's on that point up top on the screen. Amazing. Shifty Frog. That's right, Wookie. All right, Black Cat
so
going
here's
for the steal.
Looking at the steal, yeah. So first a steal and then a grappling hook, I expect. Because another power was immediately funneled by the Black Bolt to her.
Yep. Oh, here comes the booby traps.
Yep.
Uh-oh. She's got 3 hit points left. He could do it.
No boobies were trapped.
Free boobies. Nice.
And then hook it.
Steal and then
Yep,
grappling hook
there it
back to the
is.
point. Beautiful play by Tyrant Lord Nick.
Yep.
Masterful. Little puzzle
Taking
solving.
it to 12 to 10 for Tyrant Lord.
Amazing.
The scoring crisis that was rising has been averted.
Yeah.
He is, however, fallen quite significantly behind on attrition, though. And Black Bolt is damaged enough that he may very well go down to an early activation from Thanos.
Yeah. Toad is guaranteeing 3 points, though, at the top of the screen.
Yep, that's correct. But there are so many points on the board that I think Diomlord can outscore him either way. I do think we are quite... Oh, I don't want to jinx it, but I think this is likely to be the last round.
One way or the other.
Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe we're going to have a 15 to 14 or something.
So we have the two Securas being moved a bit closer together to one another.
There we are. So stun and damage on both Black Cat and Black Bolt. An early activation from Thanos could very well daze both of those characters, and then only Toad would be left. Basically leaving all of the other points for Diomlord to score. And that would, oh no, my God, that would take him to 15.
So 3 scrolls on Tyrant Lord Nick's side. 1 secure would do it. 3 scrolls and 1 secure would do it.
Is this the part where he does it with Rocket, or does he do it himself?
Diomlord's got priority.
He could also use Groot for this. But I would expect Rocket, since he is the one with a Winged token as of now. Oh, Thanos.
Yep, Thanos into Black Bolt. Black Bolt took an extra point of damage from the Secure. He's on 4 out of 6. Thanos looking to daze him. Ooh. Oh, yeah. That's 6 hits with 2 crits.
That's
no, 7.
gonna do it.
7 with 3 crits. Yikes. That'll do it. That'll
Wow.
do. See you later. He's going to take a little nap and drop his scroll. See if Thanos picks it up. Oh, he doesn't. Pushes it further away. On top of the secure point.
Yep.
And he's going to move himself over onto that point. Oh.
Yeah, I'm definitely assuming he will try and take out Black Cat here as well.
Yep. Can he Death Decree himself? No.
No.
Okay. Oh, 5 blanks.
Ooh.
What a mess.
Yeah, but that's enough. 2 damage go through.
Oh, wow. Okay, she did a bad save. Wow. Okay. She drops
Yeah.
Great Scroll. Huh.
So now Tyrant Lord only gets to activate Toad, and all Diomlord has to do is save.
Wow. What a comeback. This attrition thing slowly crept up on Tyrant Lord Nick.
Yeah, I believe this leads us to a 15-13 situation in favor of Tyrant Lord.
Mm-hmm.
That's my prediction. So it's not over.
Not over. Maybe Wargaming Dad, maybe get in there and tell him to throw a couple of days tokens up on the 2 characters that got days so the computer does the right thing at their cleanup phase. Thank you, Darren. Okay. And I don't think he didn't pick up the scroll. He left the 2 of them on the floor.
Yep. He can do that with Groot and Rocket later.
Yep. Oh. Let's see. Is he picking it up? He is picking it up.
If he double moves Groot over to the
Oh, and he fails. He isn't going to get moved. These are some feisty scrolls
so it's
today.
Rocket getting moved here. Oh no, Thanos.
No, it's Thanos. He changed his mind at the end.
Right. Yeah, because he can easily put Star-Lord on that point anyway. But I think Groot could double move to the northern witness from our point of view. Then I believe Toad would have a pretty rough time getting him off of it. And then he could, so he decides not to do that. Okay, then, yeah. It's starting to look more and more like a turn 5.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if he had he moved Groot up to that witness, I'm not seeing...
Oh, he fails the scroll roll too. Groot's being moved.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing how Toad displaces Groot, because his pushes only work on size 2s. So, I mean, Groot would be standing there, and then he could activate Rocket last and just pick up the scroll and double move to the northern witness, even if he gets pushed. Or out this round. Now he will give Tyrant Lord a chance to come back, I think.
Yeah. Tricky to decide what to do.
A slim one, but a chance nonetheless.
Yeah. But it's tricky to decide what to do when you have so many actions and so many points lying around the floor and to do the right thing. Tricky. So it looks like he's moving Rocket onto the secure and within range of Toad, who's on the top of the screen. You can't quite see.
Yeah.
There we go.
So it's going to be a Death's Decree, I expect. If Thanos had the power, didn't see if it was spent now or already down.
We'll see how many dice he throws. Should normally be 5, so if it's 7.
And he only needs to do 3 damage.
He's got cover too, Toad.
Yep.
That was only 5 points. 5.
Yeah, so no Death's Decree either. So that's not gonna
2 hits into
do any good.
Ooh, no saves though. But one he's gonna do cover. So it looks like he should take 1. Yep, 1.
He could have. I did wing it. Okay.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. And he's gonna slippery onto the point.
could be a mistake, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's doing it. I think he changed his mind. Oh, tricky.
Sadly, Rocket did not get enough power to have his booby traps on the line.
Mm. All right. Yep, Tyrant Lord Nick's got to go with his Toad. Where's Darren?
Yep.
Darren, get in there. Wargaming Dad. Get those days tokens.
And unless he places him on the Witness, Diomlord will win.
Yeah. So it has to happen.
Yep.
I think he wants to shoot Rocket first.
Yep. See if he can push him off.
Oh, yeah. Right.
That would throw a spanner in the works. Certainly.
Oh, just one hit. No saves.
That's one block.
Yeah.
One block.
Oh, cover.
Automatic.
Cover, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And no wild.
Luck ran out.
Oh, he tries it. Yeah. But he tries it again.
Oh, wow.
But if he gets a wild.
Oh, he's got a crit. No wild, but he's got a crit. One last die roll chance. No, it doesn't work.
No.
Oh,
Then that's game.
Frustrating. So frustrating.
If Stardor double moves to the point, that's game. Game over. And Diomlord is making no mistakes.
Amazing. What a comeback. Wow. I told you, folks, he'd find a way. He'd find a way.
He certainly did.
So that'll be 3 scrolls and 4 points from the secures. That's 7 points, brings him to 17 points to Tyrant Lord's 13. Wow. What a great game. Fantastic players. Odysseus, he's injured, but nobody else is contesting that point. Toad's not on it.
Toad decided to try to lick Rocket off of his point rather than contest.
All right, everybody, if you got questions, throw them into the chat. And Huggy Bear, I'll see you over in their channel.
See you there.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and find where their channel is. There they are.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Norbert.
Hi,
Hi, guys.
Lorenzo. So nice to hear your voice again. All right. Well, listen, guys, thank you. First of all, thank you very much for letting us stream the match tonight. So great to see such high-level MCP play. Really, really interesting game for us to stream. So thanks very much.
Thank you.
So Tyrant Lord Nick, first of all, I had such a pleasure playing you at the York Weekender only 2 days or 3 daes ago now. It was so fun, and you're such a gentleman. And the best part about it, Huggy Bear, he was playing a different list. He was playing Guardians into me, I think. He's like,
what?
What's that?
I was basically playing the Guardians list from here, right?
Yeah.
Was it playing something
Yeah.
similar?
Except he didn't play CGR. He goes, I just don't like the model. So, nah. He's just like, what a legend. Anyway, Nick, really interesting match. We'd love to hear your thoughts about, I think Diomlord is well known for the kind of list that he played here tonight, so he probably telegraphed that to you. So you probably knew what you were getting into, and you brought Inhumans instead of Guardians. So tell us a little bit about why you've changed to Inhumans and what you were trying to do against what you probably thought Diomlord was going to bring along.
Yeah, I just I played Inhumans against Pat last week, and he was also playing Inhumans, so he taught me a few lessons there. But no, I figured either Thanos or CGI was probably going to turn up, so I brought Cat. And and I picked 16, so they couldn't both show up. That's horrendous. I mean, he could bring them both, right? But it'd be playing a point down. So, but yeah, I brought Cat, and then the only other thing that fit was my 2 Inhuman 3s, Black Bolt and Toad. So that was pretty much my list decided for me after I chose Black Cat. But yeah, I mean, taking out 10-1 was a nice bonus. I wasn't really expecting it, but yeah, I was kind of planning to leave the middle points for the first turn and just, try and play a bit of catch up once Thanos was staggered and try and just keep him either staggered or dazed. But
wait, are you saying that was your plan even without knowing that you were going to do so much damage to him initially? Or are you saying that's how you changed your plan once you did all that damage?
No, that was kind of the plan anyway. Just keep the big man at bay. But yeah, I was obviously trying to daze him a few times and couldn't quite do that one last damage.
So that's interesting because we thought maybe that you were purposely leaving him on that 1 and just keeping him staggered.
Yeah, I was at first. So the first activation of turn 2, I think he obviously didn't activate him. So I kind of left him alone for a bit. But then after more and more of my pieces had activated, I didn't want him using that cosmic portal. He's still got a move off one of his attacks and a move off the cosmic portal for my guys. So like, the more I activate, the more he can move off points and things. So I think I tried to daze him after like 3 activations or so, maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's what you usually expect. So it must have been kind of odd to see him at 6 out of 8 hit points right at the beginning.
Yeah, I wasn't quite expecting Marvel to do 5. Yeah, that was,
I have a question about your squad, Nick. Because I think the way you built it, it's really optimized for the game plan you just described. Did you consider any alternative builds during the squad building stage of this particular game?
For this one, not really, because I knew I wanted Black Cat, and this was literally the only squad that worked with it.
Right.
It would have been nice to have Medusa.
You there, Nick? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I thought we lost you there.
Oh, sorry. Chat ran away.
Oh, there you go.
Where did I get to?
No, start over, basically. You lost it pretty soon.
Cool. Yeah, just because I knew I wanted Black Cat, I couldn't really fit anything else in just with the models in my team, so there wasn't really kind of any other consideration, to be honest.
Right.
Sure. Okay, cool. So, you know, had that nice beginning, and so how did you try to capitalize on it, and where do you think that things started to go the wrong way for you?
I think not dazing Thanos when I was trying to, because if I could have dazed him, taking his scroll with Ms. Marvel, like, and then he can't Death's Decree and, do anything. So that didn't help. And then I think I tried to daze him the turn after as well and still didn't manage it. So yeah, it was a bit rough not taking him out. Then again, I can't complain because I did so much damage to him the first turn. But yeah, and I knew this last turn I had to. I either put Toad on the point and Toad's healthy and Star-Lord's not, but I have to take a 7 dice energy attack from Star-Lord with no cover with Toad on 2 health, or I try and push for a while and push Rocket off the point, which was my plan, and just keep the game going a turn longer and hope I can eke enough back from it. But yeah, so no, I think it was.
It's that classic situation that 1 dice roll could have changed this game.
Yeah, I think it's still a long shot, even if I push him off. But it's more of a shot, I think, than not doing.
All right.
But no.
Sorry, do you have another comment?
No, that's pretty much it.
Cool. Huggy Bear, do you have any questions before I switch over to Diomlord?
How do you feel about the new Black Bolt?
Yeah, he's really good. I prefer bringing him with Medusa so that I don't have to waste actions moving. But it was nice to actually get a good master punch off this game.
I could almost feel the frustration sometimes of the lack of action economy, basically.
Yeah.
Like a Lockjaw or a Sam or a Medusa would have done wonders for you, I believe.
Yeah, I did have the commandos in my roster before against Pat, and then Pat used Miles and whatever it is in New Age. Is it New Age? No. What's the Miles and thingy? A Better Tomorrow. That one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bad idea. Obviously he is it, but I really like the idea of it, so I stuck Miles in for the commandos. But now, I mean, I couldn't have brought them with Black Cat anyway. So yeah, it is a bit rough not having action economy with him. But the move and master punch isn't awful as a last resort.
You could also have picked gone for 20 points, right? Because you didn't have priority. So what made you not go for that?
Cosmic Ghost Riding. And
Yeah.
if I'm being totally honest, yeah, I knew he couldn't fit both in at 16 without playing a point down. So
yeah.
So yeah.
Nick, why did you hold on to Inhuman Royal Family so long?
Just because Black Bolt was so out of it. Kind of wanted to wait until he could double attack. So yeah, obviously I used it on and still didn't manage to chase Thanos because I put her at range 1, which was a massive mistake on my part.
Yeah, actually, when you put Crystal into the thick of things there, we thought you were going to go for that A1 attack that she has.
That's what I was trying, but I realized she was out of range 1 of Thanos.
Oh, okay. We didn't recognize that.
My plan was do the area. If that doesn't work, do the beam.
Right.
If I need it, but yeah, I messed up and I put him just out of range 1.
Oh, bugger. Because it's hard to get that one to go off. It would have been fun to see.
Yeah, I should have measured it. That was totally my fault. I thought it was... I eyeballed it and it looked... I thought it was...
It's fine.
More than close enough.
It's fine. Oh, well. Well, Nick, you were undefeated going into this match, so you have to just win your next game and you'll still be in the cuts.
No, I lost to Pat last week.
Oh, sorry. Is this a 4-1 match for you? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry that we're going to say goodbye to you. I was hoping to see you in the cuts.
It was a good game. I enjoyed it.
Very much. Excellent. All right, Diomlord, my old teammate from Spain. How are you?
Fine. Now I'm still sweating from this game, but
you're still sweating. Yeah. Well, look, that must have been some start for you. That's not usually how these Thanos games go, is it?
Yeah, I think maybe it's my worst start in one game of MCP. But obviously the Star thing went wrong. Also, I think in the game, I always fail the roll on Skrulls.
Yes, right. You did a lot.
But maybe now I was thinking in the first round, I could not pick up the thing with Star-Lord and maybe take it on last activation with Thanos. So maybe Black Bolt couldn't attack Star-Lord on the first round.
Right.
So maybe there is also a mistake from my side.
It seemed like an aggressive play for Star-Lord to go up there knowing that there's a chance of you failing that scroll roll.
Yeah.
But what made you go for that so early? Because otherwise you think that your team is kind of built for attrition instead.
Only because I was thinking about then going with Thanos, maybe not last, but second last, to bring a Rocket a little ahead. Because the idea, because Groot was here with a push.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I could try to move a Rocket one time near Groot and shoot one time.
Right.
So it was just for Groot.
Okay. Yeah, and then Groot gets shoved off into Africa there. That couldn't have been fun.
Yeah.
All right, but look, I was telling everybody on the stream that you're a former Blood Bowl champion, and so I'm sure that this is nothing unusual for you from your based on your Blood Bowl experience, where everything goes wrong, and you got to just keep your cool. So tell us a little bit how you felt and how you decided to change your gameplay as a result of all the failure at the front.
Yeah, I think like the most important moment was I don't remember if round 2 or the beginning of round 3. Because instead of going like full attrition, I wanted to risk to get more points. No, yeah, I think it was round 2. Because the round 1, I think round 2, when I moved the rocket like here, far from Groot, and was trying to bring down Toad.
Yeah.
Because I wanted the 2 pieces here to take the 2 points. Because Black Bolt was like on the other side killing Star-Lord. So I wanted to get a little ahead of points. Because attrition was going bad. So for sure there will be a round where Nick could score a lot, like he did in round 3. So I wanted to arrive prepared to that round.
Yeah.
So I risked the game was going bad. It was still going bad, so I risked it a little more to get a little add on points, and it went well.
Yeah, we've never seen Rocket on the other side of the midpoint of the table before. You were being very aggressive with him at that point, but I guess you were desperate.
Yeah, that I think was like my main decision in the game.
We thought at some point that you would have portaled Groot back over to start protecting Rocket, but instead you were just having Rocket go deep into the enemy territory.
Yeah, I think you're referring when I moved the Black Cat from here to here.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking about calling Groot close, but yeah, I was feeling about Black Cat I didn't want to get attacked 2 times. So I think I moved there. So also with the jump, she can't jump she couldn't jump to attack 2 times.
Right. Okay, makes sense. Now,
yeah, and I was risking a little with Rocket opening in the cover.
Yeah. But so it sounds like, correct me if I'm wrong, it felt like once you started trying to recover the game, it was your approach was a bit a mixture of attrition and trying to find points. It wasn't just all out attrition, which is kind of what your list is built for. Is that correct?
Yeah, because I think near the end I was behind on attrition. So yeah, a little like I was saying before, I was trying to stay on points. So maybe the round where he dizes me out of pieces, I don't lose the game. And when I could always manage priority. So also the round where he dizes Thanos, I know I can start the next round and Thanos is getting revenge on everything, like he did now with Black Bolt and Black Cat.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Huggy Bear, what do you have for Diomlord?
So my main question for Diomlord is Thanos has changed, obviously. Although I noticed you haven't changed your list, your squad. You still run the same squad, the same tactics cards that one would have expected before, possibly with the addition of Power of the Cosmos. Some argue that Thanos has in fact been nerfed. Some people argue that Thanos has in fact been buffed due to the unrestriction of the Infinity Gems. And yet some other people argue that he has been buffed in Guardians but nerfed everywhere else. Where do you stand in that discussion?
No, I'm a lot on a side that is that it was a big nerf on every affiliation, I think. Because yeah, we talked about it also with Nick during the game. There were like some rounds where with the old Thanos, like I can punch Miss Marvel, maybe do 4 or 5 power with a token, reality gem, and everything. Then I can portal away maybe 2 enemy pieces. I can bring a Groot in. But about the Guardian side, yeah, it's still nerfed, I think, because my fear in all the games is to go too much behind on points. Also, if I'm going attrition.
Right.
So my plan is always to. I hope to stay like to draw points, and or if I can, like in Gamma or some maps like that, I go aggressively on portals in the first round to maybe get 1 point more, and after that I can go full attrition because now the opponent has to run on me. He needed to recover points, also if it's only one, and I can stay all back and just shoot because he has to do something about that. Yeah, about the always the Thanos nerf, I think like maybe now he gives you like less choices because before you were also thinking about I want to do one more portal or I'm holding the power for giving 2 or 4 dice more. Now it's like I know I only have 1 portal. So maybe it's also a little simpler to play him in some way because you have less choice.
That's a good point because he's hard to play. Otherwise, he always was hard because you have to maximize every action or every thing that he does because you have such a tall list otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also like about the power of the cosmos. You know, I was playing it often also before. Now it's like no, not better. It's more useful maybe because you can have more power that you don't know how to use, and also you can portal so much people. So maybe the round, the turn, the round you want to push a lot, you can also use the big attack just for the push. So maybe the card is let's say more better, more versatile. No, versatile. Yeah, more useful now.
Maybe. Yeah.
For sure.
Any other questions?
Thank you for a very, very, very interesting answers.
Yeah, it's very insightful, especially for somebody who's been using them. Thanos both before and after the nerf or change. Let's call it change. Any other thoughts? Yeah, go ahead.
Only one last thing that you were saying about the restricted cards. Like for now, I'm trying to bring the restricted about throwing, so like Indomitable and Brace. And I'm finding like maybe I use both of them when there is another big guy, so like Hulk or something that maybe Juggernaut that can throw away Thanos. So I avoid that he got to throw away, but I think in Guardians that don't change a lot because also the cards that like Matrix and all the usual cards, Fallback, Escort are very good for Thanos list. So I don't think it's too much of a buff. And I know a lot of people brings patch up for Thanos.
Yeah.
But at least in Guardians, I don't have this urgency to heal Thanos and also paying a lot of power with another piece. Because yeah, maybe also if he's going down, then he has a big turn. Yeah. So and I don't like patch up a lot, at least in Guardians with Thanos.
Fantastic. Are we going to see you at the WTC?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. Great.
Fantastic.
We're all going to be there, so it'll be wonderful to have a drink together.
Yeah, we are coming with 10 people, so 2 teams from Italy.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Love it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching today. The chat was lively as ever. Really great to have you along for the ride. Thank you both to the 2 players who let us stream the game tonight and gave us a really interesting game today. Masterful gameplay by both players. And of course to Huggy Bear, giving us the insights and the good looks and I don't know what else, the Swedish charm. Thank you so much, Huggy Bear.
The naughty comments.
The naughty comments. Yeah, he was drinking cheap gin, and it's definitely affected him. All right.
I aim to please.
So that is it for week 5. We have 1 week left to go in the regular season, and so hopefully we'll be streaming you week 6 next week. Until then, thanks very much for watching, and have a great night.